Hi Forester Dragons! We're going to be starting our new project. This is for Kindergarten First. We'll be designing our own house, learning about architecture, building, putting shapes together to come up with a home. Your home can be inside a mountain, it can be up in a tree, it can be underwater, however you want to design your home. And Miss Escu's example here, I used the basic square and triangle to build my house. You're also going to have to create a pet house. So your pet can be a bird, it can be a dog, it can be a lizard, it can be a dragon. You can see I made a cat and a dog here. We're going to do that on the next time you come. So today we're just going to focus on drawing our house and creating that, and then we'll work on our animals next time. So let's go ahead and get started. I do want to talk about that when you draw a house, both sides, I want to see that they're balanced. That means they have equal weight. If I were to draw this side of the house this tall and then make this side short, it would not be balanced. So when you make a house, you kind of have a mirror image. Even if you change the windows, you want balance. You want it to have an equal visual weight. And we're going to create that in our houses today. We're also going to create patterns. That's where you're repeating something. A pattern is a design that repeats. So for me, creating the bricks is creating a pattern, the lines and the roofs, a design that repeats. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So let me put this here so you can see. And then I am going to get a piece of paper here. And okay. Okay, so I'm going to start working on a basic house. Let's see, there you go. I'm going to start with the door. Now your door can be any shape. You can have a circle door. You can see over here I did a rectangle door. I think I'm going to do a circle door this time. So I'm going to draw a big circle right there. See that? Then I'm going to create a square house around that circle door. Okay. Now the roof on this house was a triangle. I'm going to go ahead and keep that. So right now my house is touching the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and make 2 diagonal lines to the top. So they're just slanted, okay? Over here, I'm going to make a smaller square with a smaller circle door. This is going to be my pet house. And I'm going to make 2 diagonal lines. If it's easier for you, let me show you. So over here, I'm going to make the garage where the car goes. So here I'm going to make a big rectangle, but it's coming off the paper. I'm going to draw lines. You can make here's my diagonal line to the top. Now we're going to be adding more in a little bit, and I'll show you that. But we need some windows. So I'm going to make some circle windows. Anytime, and your windows can be square or circle, but I always want you to put an extra line around it, whether it's a square or a circle. Okay? Maybe I'm going to put some small windows down here around the ginormous door. I also need to put a frame, an extra line for the door. I need a doorknob. Okay? On the roof, you can do different styles. You can just put little C's like tiles on the roof, or like I did over here, you can just draw some lines, creating a pattern. Remember, any design that repeats. So here, my curved line. Here, these little C's are repeating. Maybe over here, I draw straight lines, and I kind of cross them like this. Okay? So whatever you want on your roof. On the house, let's say you want bricks on your house. I'm going to draw straight lines. And then in between those straight lines, I can put some vertical lines. So I've got horizontal and vertical lines going. Let me show you on the house itself. So I'm going to do my horizontal line. That means, remember, straight across or horizontal lines. Straight across, horizontal. And then I'm going to put a few vertical in between, like this. See my vertical? Okay. I think I'm just going to keep the doghouse, the horizontal lines, like it's wooden. And then, so it looks like that. Okay. Now, I still have space over here on the doghouse where right now my house touches the top, touches the bottom, and it touches this side. But it doesn't touch this side of my paper. So I think you have to add something. You can add a fence. For me, I'm going to add a curved line like this. See how I made that curved line? Now, where it dips down, I'm going to draw a straight line. Where it dips down, I made a straight line, which created a fence. Okay? Now, I'm going to leave it at this point. Because what I want you to do now is I want you to take, because I don't know that y'all have big paper at home. So Miss Eskew always teaches you on the smaller paper and then shows you how you can make it bigger. So you can take a regular size paper and put some glue on it like this all along here. And then stick another regular size paper on top of that to make a bigger paper, see? And then I'm going to glue my house in the middle. Okay. Now, I'm actually not going to glue it in the middle. I'm going to glue it all the way at the bottom so I have a bigger roof, like sky, bigger sky. Now, but this one I glued in the middle, so I had a driveway and a sidewalk. Can you see that? I have a sidewalk and a driveway. But this one, I'm going to glue at the bottom, okay? But now I can finish this roof. See that? And this one I can finish, and my garage, I'm going to take it all the way to the side. And finish the roof. Okay, see? Okay. Now I'm going to add, look, my fence needs to keep going, right? So I'm going to finish my fence. Remember, I did that curved line, like an M, and then I'm bringing lines straight down. So it looks like this. See that? Now I need to finish. I've added texture and patterns on my house, on my roofs, in the windows. Okay, so I'm going to add, now that I've extended my garage and my fence, so I'm touching the two sides. But am I touching the top yet? No. So I was when it was a shorter paper, but now I'm not. So I think I'm going to make a big chimney. So I'm going to draw a curved line and another curved line. Look at that big old chimney. And then I'm going to put some puffy smoke coming up. Now I'm touching the top. Okay. I still need to draw things in my sky. You can put whatever you want. Miss Eskew can show you how to draw. Let me pull this down a little bit. I can show you an easy bird. An easy bird would be an oval, square, circle, triangle, 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 and then some little feet and an eye. See that? Easy bird. Just using my shapes. But you can have fun with this too. So I'm going to draw a circle with a circle inside, and then a curvy line and some wings, and I've made a flying donut. See my flying donut? So whatever I put, I need to repeat. So I'm going to make a giant flying circle here. Nice circle, circle, curvy line, and I've got I can even add some sprinkles, you know. Okay. What if instead I could have flying pizza? So that's easy. A triangle, curvy line, maybe some pepperonis, and make some wings. And now I have a flying pizza. Can you see my flying pizza? Let me make it up there. Okay, so I'm just filling my empty space. And yes, Miss Eskew, I just want to draw a cloud. You can put a couple clouds, that's fine. But I don't want you to draw like a bazillion clouds for you to fill in your space. If you want to make a sun, go ahead. I'm going to draw a circle right here. But don't just draw like that and draw when you make the rays of the sun, I want you to actually put triangles. And if you want to make, see my triangles? And you can make them different sizes. Like I can make some smaller ones in between, like this. Okay? See my smaller rays? I could even put a little face on my son because he's looking down at your house and he's smiling. Over here, I'm going to put another big pizza line because I got to fill out my empty space. Okay, oops, there we go. See? And I'm going to put one more bird. So oval, square, circle, triangle, 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 and my feet. Oh, I need an eye. There we go. So I finished drawing for today. If you have time, go ahead and trace it with a black crayon or a permanent black marker. Black crayon, permanent black marker. Okay, see you next time. Bye.